that old song and dance again. Brian from the Lido joins me. How's it going, Brian?
Your head wasn't bopping.
You
got to feel me. There we go.
Lido.
Always cool when the people start to sing along when the Lido's actually opening and just before a show, and we can hear the actual. They're usually people who have been drinking slightly, but they sing along just beautifully.
I think
cool.
Among the many cool things about the Lido, that's one of my favorites. Is that makes it so unique? Is I've never been to a venue where that happens, and then the owner of the venue, gets up and does a little thing like, "Hey, come to these shows. Here's some libations because it's your birthday or anniversary."
Yeah,
I've never seen that anywhere else. So it's very cool.
It's just an evolution of it, right? You kind of do what people like, and they tend to come back. So it's been a lot of fun. Mm-hmm. Gotta say, it'll be fun to be back again one day. My gosh, it's been so long.
Yeah,
but
it's coming up fast. I mean, you're less than 2 weeks away from that first show back. Is that right?
Yeah.
Am I doing the math?
Well,
right?
first show is back, yeah.
Sorry.
It's funny, our second show is selling faster than our first show, which is 1920, because one's a Thursday night, and the other one's a Friday night.
Yeah. So the Friday night. I think that's probably usually how it goes for you, hey?
Absolutely, yeah. Yeah, the first one will sell out, and then the first one becomes the second one, but in front of the first one, date-wise. Yeah. Simple. Just stay with me on that one, Dub. The heck is he talking about? We are a multifunction place, and that's what I really like about it. I mean, we do the happy events, but we also do some sad events and things like that, like funerals, celebrations of life, and that. We've had quite a few of those, and you know what? When you talk about a place that is universal, means a little something to everyone. We would rather the memories always be of laughter and joy and have people having fun and that. But it's really nice to see the respect that we get or that we give when we're doing celebrations of life or the wedding. Oh my gosh, those are one of the toughest ones. Byron Stewart used to work with me, and he was always just so nervous about the weddings. Just everything has to be perfect. It's a very special day. But
absolutely,
I'm not saying that we're coming, have a wedding coming up or a funeral coming up, but it's just the multi-diversity of what we do, and the reason that we had to change from a single screen movie theater is that those places are having a tough time.
Yeah,
and even the multi-screens. You look at the shutdowns hurt people, but I think this has allowed people to have a reset and a relook at their business and saying, how do we survive? Because this isn't the last time this kind of thing's going to happen. And so, we go through, we look at ways and means that we can become important in people's lives. People will think of us, when they're looking to do a meeting, a celebration, that kind of thing. And it's been fun. The thing that we're building up top, have you guessed what that is? Did we talk about this yet?
Oh, yeah.
Have I unveiled it?
It's going to be kind of like a nice little rooftop basically rooftop, kind of balcony, patio. I put balcony and patio together. See what I did there? A balcony.
A balcony. There's a thesaurus, and this is the Dub's thesaurus.
I want any proceeds from you making money off of that word balcony. Okay,
it's brilliant.
Anyway, you said you're going to host maybe smaller gatherings up there. You might even be able to do
private
live
reservations
music.
Also. Yeah. Well, if we can get the darn thing open.
Yeah.
I mean, there's the bureaucracy of how to go about doing that. I usually just roll the sleeves up, build it, get it done, and there's others that have a different view of how things should be done. And you know who you are, you other people. But really, the idea, and just talking about what we were talking about earlier about wearing many hats. There are no rooftop patios in Fort St. John.
No.
The idea of it is I needed to repair my roof, or I wanted it to last longer, and so I went through and I bought a bunch of wood, and then I attached the wood to fix the roof, and interestingly enough, the WorkSafe BC had hit me with a little $2,500 fine for being up on the roof while I was painting. Oops. Trying to keep it nice and clean. Not even oops. Yeah. That's just damn. Anyhow. They caught me. They ended up fining me $2,500, and I could put that way better use. But then I paid that, so now they wanted to have guardrails around there so that I could access the facility up top.
Yeah.
We had entertainers and staff would go up there, and they'd have their smoke breaks and pre-show. One of the things we were finding, though, is all the entertainers wanted to get a picture by the Lido sign, right? So they go and they take this little selfie, and they and all the players mean, and I'm standing outside going, gosh, I sure hope the WorkSafe guys don't come late at night,
Yeah.
Just joking, but it's an important thing. So we built that, and it was looking very, very patio-like. And, I thought, well, this could be a good thing. It's super safe. It's 10 degrees warmer up there than on the ground. And you're not looking at the ass end of a F-150, in a parking lot, right? And it's unique. It'll hold roughly 50 people is what we're getting it engineered for. It's just the process is a lot longer than what I would like it to be. But again, the world according to Brian and Dub, your thesaurus and my rule book, that doesn't go very good.
Yeah, they don't know what to do with a palcony.
A palcony. But Councillor Stewart, he says, it's one thing, Brian, some of the things you do are just a little different. And, the next person who wants to build a patio in Fort St. John, rooftop patio, you'll push some of the buttons and they'll know some of the answers down at City Hall. So,
you'll have set the precedent, Brian.
Yeah.
Look
so
at that.
I was thinking, Byron, if he wants to just kick in $2,500 to help me pay that fine to get that idea right out of my mind, that'd be great. No, all jokes aside, we're looking forward to opening up with our first event, which was Jokes and Tokes. But wait, this just coming down the line, the Mixed Slow Pitch AGM. They've booked the 18th. So just putting the word out to everybody in slow pitch. I think you have to have 2 representatives from each team, and that'll be I think it's 5:30 on Wednesday night, the 18th of August, and then we blast right into our shows. So I really hope we see the support. This is a whole new version of GoFundMe, just so you know. So if you go onto our Facebook site and you'll see our GoFundMe page. No, it isn't actually that way, Dub. But you'll see our GoFundMe page, which means buy a ticket, come and see the show. Let's get things rolling again. I'm excited about having the comedians be the first acts that we have. Laughter's a really good thing to forget about the sadness and some of the heartbreak and troubles that we've been through over the last few months and years. And now it seems really weird because the weather's pretty nice out there, excepting for the smoke, but we don't have a whole ton of dates for Christmas parties anymore, corporate Christmas parties.
Wow.
Well, I know, it's crazy. People want to get together. And so our parties are typically 100 to 150 people. We have multi-parties available as well. So, it's something that if your boss hasn't told you to go do it, maybe you could get the gold star for the week. You can say, I'm going to phone the Lido and find out if they have any openings, and then I'm going to take it to my boss and tell him this is where we're going.
Yeah. Wow, that's amazing. Already, you have to say you got to get on it.
Well, it is. It's just there's only so many venues and so many places in town that are able to hold these kinds of events and we're certainly one of them. Just the music, everything is just coming down, and we've had to. Normally, we would schedule things knowing what kind of a season we're going to have. But right now, it's kind of like hurry up offense.
Yeah.
And so we've got a Bee Gees tribute coming. We've got a Foreigner tribute. And we've got the RPR, Rose Prairie Romance, CD release coming up. I'm sure Ryan will be on your show here just to talk about it and hype it up. It's lots of stuff. Right now, we're actually going through and we're redoing our website. It's kind of like you wait until winter to get your furnace fixed. But here we are, just about reopening, and we decide that our website needs a little bit of a tweak. So we're asking people to go to our Facebook page, and it'll direct you to buy tickets, to see all the events that are up and coming and that. And we're really looking forward to coming out of this pandemic with a bang. So, I just hats off to the people of Fort St. John for keeping us in it, and we hope to see everybody really soon.
Excellent. Well, you heard it from Brian there. If you're looking for a corporate Christmas party, get them on the horn now. You're running out of spaces, and of course, those events coming up next week. I can't even believe it. Or 2 weeks from now.
2 weeks from now.
Still, it's
I was
just
thinking,
wow.
We're going to go another 5 minutes to tell people to go in there, GoFundMe page. Yeah.
Brian from the Lido, it's always great to talk to you, sir. Thanks for stopping by.
You as well, Dub. See you next Wednesday.